Hey there, a big thank you to Shade's channel, Metagodimig, Ian Shillington, Corrupts at Micah Cassell, Blaine Bortiga, Psilocybin King, Snatcho Cash, Hebo Code, Coalition of Seekers, Twist from Cold Chai, for clicking the join button down below and contributing to the channel financially. If you do enjoy the content, please consider clicking that like button, subscribing, and ringing that bell to help support the content grow even further. We've also got merch store, golivemerch.com/let's suffer together. Enjoy the show, my friends. And welcome back to Noita. I'm Suffer of Let's Suffer Together, back in the mountains, my friends, and of course, one shot spark bolt. Wonderful times. Well, we'll do the best with what we receive, and hey, a real fun day actually. All round, took yesterday off, had a nice little bit of chill, discussed the whole, YouTube removing the, well, eventually we'll be removing the dislike button in as way as, you can't see the amount of dislikes anymore, which is such a stupid fucking move. But we've already discussed that, and no need to get too into it. Here right now, I've said my piece, in the previous video. However, it's been interesting day regardless. Had some, well, cracks. I will turn. Hold on. Oh, what a shot there. I can't collect gold as this dude, unfortunately. Which sucks a little bit. No, I just want that HP. Not sure what would have happened if I went into the water there, actually. However, interesting day. Firstly, on the stream, running with a wand that would always randomly, on a triplicate bolt, shoot a random modifier. Super interesting and very colourful and very destructive. Eventually got that big W. A very good run. But also, someone in chat informed me, and this is crazy because, excuse me, I've talked about the UFC before and how I really enjoy, watching UFC fights. Real fucking surprised that the former UFC, I think it's middleweight champion, Robert Whittaker, was yesterday and the day before playing Noita. So we watched a little bit of the VOD on stream, his VOD, and fuck me, he's actually pretty damn good at the game. He was doing tablet throws, he was doing all sorts of wicked shit, Top man. And I'd love to, I want to drop him a DM or a whisper and say, hey, I love the UFC, love Noita. If you've got some schedule free, I'd love to, do whatever, just anything. Imagine that, chatting with the UFC champ. I'm a frog, by the way. I don't know if you know that. I can't launch myself, but we can make our way over, right? This jump, oh, he can float. No. You ever seen a floating frog before? Well, Scully, that's a bad movement towards the lava there, mate. But Whittaker playing some great Noita. Again, some good smooth moves on the guy. Add the Noita together with that dude. Wow! 2 points. Solid. Consistent 2 points there. Wonderful stuff with a Scully kick. But again, he was doing some, I wouldn't say pro moves, but dude is definitely highly competent in the game, Considering a lot of people haven't even won. I don't know if he, again, I didn't actually check his ratios and stuff like that, but from what I saw, dude was definitely knowledgeable, and he mentioned how he enjoys indie and roguelite games and stuff like that, so I'd love to pick his brains, enjoy some gaming, enjoy some conversations. That'd be awesome. Highly doubt it will come to fruition, but hey, if you don't ask, you don't get, right? And as a busy man, again, with the UFC, and he's still currently, active, fighting and stuff like that, probably wants to be world champion again someday, One would assume. So again, probably got limited time for scrubs like me, but hey, you never know. Especially talking to UFC from someone like that, that'd be actually sick. Because while I've never done any UFC content or anything like that, hey, it's still a subject and sport. Hey, it's thoroughly enjoyable to talk about anytime. Lava was handy to pick up that. It will set fire and it will burn. However, lava on the toxic, I've just realised. Shit. And we've got no water. So we should probably empty this out. Lava in oil. Just immediately burns. Do we get leftover lava, though, you know? Yeah, you do. You'd assume so, right? You can always use the Chaos Poly to get out of the Holy Mountain. How does lava not melt the glass? Question of the day, you know? Have you ever seen, like, glass makers and stuff like that bending glass to their will? Always an interesting one, but it essentially becomes molten and kind of, you know... Oh, beautiful stuff. You know, it becomes molten and very bendy and shit. And that's with heat applied, so... I'm assuming lava pretty hot, you know? Hot enough to do that. Nice. Can I get some extra money, please? Oh, no, it bounced off the toxic rock. Yeah, wonderful times. Rain? I don't know. But what I want to do today, as I want to do most days, have a good day's Noita and try some funky stuff. We are going to go get our customary orbs. The orbs that double the HP of the boss fight and give him a bit of an extra shield. And all around, you know, give me extra HP, allow me to, you know, have some better builds. Yeah, we're looking for immunities for various stuff like that. But I'll tell you what, that might, because I don't think I get my... I might do it. Do I then have my... Yes, and then I have my levitation afterwards. But I'll tell Robert Whittaker what, you know? We'll have a UFC fight, me and him, you know? Have a good fight, and then we'll have a competitive Noita sesh. And then we'll flip a dice, you know, maybe rock, paper, scissors to, you know, if it goes best 2 out of 3. See what happens. Hey, of course, I'm going to lose the UFC fight, but when it comes to the Noita, you know, at least it'll be a close competition. At least probably go to 2 out of 3, and yeah, that'd be a nice day's events right there, you know. Put it on live stream. Hey, I think if both parties are consenting, and it's a sanctioned, you know, fight, I think you could actually stream that within TOS. Maybe. Maybe. Goodbye, tablet. Pick up a new tablet. I should have kicked that tablet, but... Oh, well. Back we go. And we got a trigger straight away with, you know... Hey, some not so bad things. Oh, that's gone to the moon right there. Jesus, it's gone. I'm surprised if that comes down. No. Well, colour me surprised. Fuck your rock formations. I hope you've all been having a fantastic day. Enjoying your day leading up to the weekend. It's, hey. It's almost Christmas, which is horrifying. Again, I'm not the biggest fan of Christmas. As I've gotten older, I'm kind of just a bit more indifferent to it now. It just comes and it goes, and, you know, you learn, as you get older, ways of just kind of shutting things out and just kind of, you know, mentally blocking. And it's like, it's for the kids, you know. That's fair enough. Come on, that, yeah. Explode everything. And this little fucker follow me around. Can he survive? Has he got the minerals? We shall see. He dead. Probably dead or dying. One of the two. Ah, we're at 200 HP. Wow. How generous of the game. You know, I've been complaining. Gold pouch. What we do here is we just find a nice little flat plane. Shoot that pouch. Easiest way to collect it all instead of just... Oh, yes. That's a lot of money for rerolls and goods and services. Equipment. Resources. No one around here. Looks like a fire dude might have, you know, busted through. I reckon we can find another HP. I'm thinking. Just need to look for it. Just need to find it. And again, that'll be a very successful first floor. Oh, Noita Ghost. That's even more money. I cannot take damage though. Not anymore. It hasn't got a wand. It's even not got a wand, or it hasn't pulled out a wand yet. Ooh. Wow. What happened there? I've got an idea. If it's distracted. Okay. Is that homing? Ah, no, I swing and a miss. What's it doing? Because I can't really drop a bomb. Alright, I've got an idea. Kick it. Ah, good. Not good enough, though. What I could do... pour a load of liquid down. I don't even think it drowns, you know? But it will certainly slow down the projectiles coming towards me so I can make a move here. Let's see what happens. Is it in range? Because I need that tablet. Oh, it's pushing itself back. Because if I get homebrung towards it, that's probably a game over. Is it following me? Oh, it released people. Spiders are good people. I need to be... Oh, I should have rolled it down the hill when it's coming. Or just time it correctly. Now! Got you, son of a bitch. God damn. And that is a really sexy start, because we get a lot of different stuff with that. Thank you kindly. And we don't need... Oh, we could go for another HP, I suppose. Maybe. You know, with all that stuff. Oh, yes. Yeah, that is the greatest start we've had in, like, forever. We could even get another HP. We're getting greedy. Oh, Noita, we're talking about this recently, how to get good at Noita. And someone in my chat suggested, I think it might have been Discord actually, suggested, why don't you do a video on how not to be greedy in Noita? And I retorted that to be good in Noita, you need to actually be greedy. As I've always said, in the first few floors, you want to, if you're learning how to play the game, pick apart the first floors as much as you can, you know? Get as much resource as possible. And that requires being greedy. If you die, at least you've died early and you get to restart again. If I get rocketed by a rocket wand. I mean, what else would I be rocketed by, I suppose? Ah, we leave. With healthy lifestyles. Hello. If he comes down here, nah, we got 2,552 money. Oh, long distance. That opens up quite a few different avenues. Again, we used a long distance cast today to use the random projectile modifier wand. That's a reroll. Ooh, oh, we've got to. Oh, it works. Oh. Oh, thank you, Larry. Now, here's the thing. We've got a nice little boop of extra HP already, so... electricity opens up the builds, though, you know? I think there's got to be electricity, you know? If you disagree, that's your right. But let us know down in the comment section, you know? I want to know what you take there first. Say you had a successful perk lottery. Offered it, I mean, if you offered it, explosion immunity is different. There's more explosions than there is electricity. But when it comes to builds and stuff like that, survival, what would you take there? Like the boop of HP? Because again, that's like an extra 100 HP. Puts us up to 300. And we could go down into this biome first, you know? Collect the HP and then pick it up. Saying that, we probably take the electricity immunity. If it stays, we go down and collect. I think that's what we do. Come on, you've got to. Perk lottery, 50-50. Oh! Right then, we're on a build here. Is that wand? 64 recharge? I mean, it's technically the best one I've got. We don't have any doubles or anything like that, though. I suppose I've never really triggered off an expanding sphere or anything like that. There's probably a reason for that. Like homing on it as well. Hey, I mean, I'm not going to need to fire too much, hopefully. That's wrong. As long as I'm not firing ridiculously, like over and over and over and over again. So I need to get back in here. Long distance casts. Boombringer. Can't, obviously, get myself out of this holy mountain. Because I chucked my, goodies. But I'm wondering how good this is. I wonder how much extra distance is needed on the wand to actually... I mean, the actual spell itself. Slip projectile increases in damage over time. I mean, 70 mana drain is quite significant. We'll get that HP when we pick this place apart for even more HP. If we struggle, if I miss as well, it's essentially good that I miss. Although, if I don't get more than 3 extra damage, because the spark bolt itself is 3 damage, so, each time I shoot, I need that 3 extra damage. And we still got the majority of our money. Does this dig? Plus it homes as well, so, missing at distance. Does it home anyway? I don't think it homes anyway. But that's 26 money. 26 damage, sorry. Well, I need to do some science about how far it actually, goes. But what I need here is at least 1 or 2 extra HP for that big increase. We need to go large here, my friends. With the electricity immunity already, give me... Because I don't really care about fire immunity. You can work your way around it by being wet, maintaining moisture. But they get pretty big, and we can do some funky things with those things. Oh, but how? Again, what distance are we talking about? Let's reveal all of the portals, just so if we ever need a quick escape, we're not going to get ambushed. Wand. And if we, shoot out into the darkness, we know we're clocking things. I thought that was Santa, then. You all ready for Santa's return here as well in Noita? Oh, we need to, we've always got the backup. Ooh. We've always got the backup. But bubblins. Alright, let's get it out of the way. Come on, 1 HP, that's all I'm asking. I hate slime. Is this it's not a shop. Wish I had all Sing Eye already. The amount of perks I want straight away is all of them. It's good once. Definitely switch around. Problem is I won't be able to use my energy sphere on that one, being low mana. Low max mana, high charge speed. As the orb will take... Oh, that could have been worse. It's going to be worse for him, and we find our HP. Again, I'm not sure I can dig with this. If we can. Oh, we can. That's incredible. Don't need to use my bomb. Oof. It's a 260 plus 50%. And if I get low HP, we have a nice little extra boop of HP if we head back to the Holy Mountain. Come on, 1 more. It's always just 1 more, right? Always just 1 more. Get greedy, baby. Get greedy, and hey, hopefully we'll get paid out. Hopefully we just don't get 1 shot in fungal, which is always a problem, Some dickhead picks up a once. Ruins your entire life. Life's never the same again. You have to go into rehab. Not your rehab for, like, several months. Rehabilitation. Doesn't look like there's anything up there, but I've been tricked before. No. At least we know. Anybody around? What? There's someone up there? Or was that just heading in a random direction, I wonder? I mean, this is... Oh, hello. If I can... Whoa! I was about to say, I hate when the screen turns red. If I can get the right angle every time... I just want him dead. Of course. I thought all his money would boop upwards. That's good digging in a way. Although, that looks like a stonking one. Oh, we can do bubbles. This will recharge a lot quicker. But that one it's a shuffle. Looks alright, doesn't it? Rockets? The problem is, right? If a shaman gets that wand, the problem is the formation back and forth is pretty much guaranteed to... Ooh, that was sketchy. I'm not sure if it's a one-shot on me. Recharge. I just don't want an enemy picking up that one, to be honest. Mainly because 4 rockets all around. They're pretty sketchy. Come on, 1 HP. And I've got to remember to go back, you know? Come on now. It's your time. Oh. You made me miss out on money. Yeah, I'll take your money. Always question, which way do we go? But I think this is like one of the first times I've used Expanding Sphere. Unironically. Where's it going? I mean, the sphere is doing 1 damage if there's no distance. You've got to make sure there's at least some distance, otherwise... All the waste. Hold on. Promise, I don't want him falling on me, so... Ooh, that's quite nice. Right then. We are in a less severe state of existence at the moment. Not currently getting shot at. Haven't seen a shaman. Intriguing. Sentry. Oh, yes. Again, all we need after this, explosion immunity. We'll be at like 400 HP. I'm thinking there might be another... You see the... Oh. Just hide for now. He can jump really well. Right. Friend. Do we want to kill that dude, though? Probably. If there's a swapper through there, though, and I shoot like that, you know? Yeah, we retreat in a sensible and considered way. Oh, we get another. Oh, dearie me. I think this is the most amount of HP I've had. Oh, yes. Oh, don't retreat, mate. You've got killing to do. Non-shuffle wands. Don't hurt my boy. Lances? I mean, they're good. Could always get rid of Bubble Wand. I mean, that's just a heavy hitting 5-shot wand. With a triple on it at the start. We get it just for heavy people, like, you know, anybody who gets them away. Come on, just one more, my friend. Just one more. Right, we got electric immunity. It's fine. Chop them up, get in a safe place. Because this lance wand will be very good for, you know, killing certain people quickly if I twitch well. You know, if I twitch in the right direction. We'll head out, secure down. You know, try and get in from a lower place. Less dangerous people. This goes through powders as well, so you've got a nice little... You know, when you're shooting multiples of these, you've got a very nice... Whoa! Alright, man. Chill out. That wasn't that bad. I mean, as long as I'm above 100 HP, we're fine. But like I was saying, let's secure the portal. Or whichever's closest. Another wand. It's not hard, though. I'm getting greedy, but... That's the entire point. I don't want to rockets again. I really don't want to rockets. Especially when we got alternate digging. Of course, a bit slower. If I had repulsion or homing on this, maybe we just go around. Ah, oh, staggered the son of a bitch. As soon as I get that extra booper HP, again, we go into the moon. Now, Robert Whittaker is a man after my own heart, because he explained on his own stream he doesn't like. I've enjoyed first-person shooters on my life, but you know, going on about how he just likes indie games, doesn't really like first-person shooters, doesn't like racing games. It's just like, ah, what a cutie. I want to play video games with that man. You know, I really do. I think we could get along in a video game sense, and you know, sometimes all you need is that one thing to get along. You know, shoot the fucking thing. There you go. That's what I mean. You know. Oh, Charlotte. You're showering away here and that. We could head back. I could just merely kick her around and Ukosto. That dude's dead. Such a high recharge time. I'm surprised the. Wow. That specifically, when that was active on the other side, didn't electrocute the other toxic barrel. Could be a HP in here. Are we graced by another? No. However, not the worst thing. We get extra money instead. I don't know why I was paranoid about electricity though. Whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I mean, that's just good as a non-shuff goes. Could get rid of the lances. Don't really want to get rid of that triple when we've got a trigger though. Although we do have a spare triple there. You know. We'll find better. Maybe. Get lances out. You never know. Who's around the corner. Whoa, yeah, see what I mean? Twitchy. He was a stealthy boy. Twitchy, when you get shot by him, involuntary firing that can hurt you. Of your own ones. Oh, thanks, man. But it's about to be gone. I think we leave. I think. Yep. Right. Luckily, I've got homing on these fucks, so. Actually. Oh, that poly. Oh, it was. Yeah, it's fine. We'll leave. I think we've done enough to this place. This beautiful place. We turned it into an ecological disaster zone, although there is some darkness up here. I like the darkness. Comforting. I was born in the darkness. These rockets, though, would allow me in certain other places. But again, the way they fire in a cross-section. It could be deadly. But even if I've missed a HP, I don't think I can complain. We can essentially tank an entire explosive. Like, big one, directly to the face. Oh, wait. Mull around. I doubt that'll get through there, to be honest. And oh, it did. But I can slip through. HP. Oh, Jesus Christ, man. Okay, we're under fire, which is fine. You know, I've been under fire before. Remain calm under pressure. Kill and destroy. Move along and live your life. Any more HP, because if I get a HP after, I lose the bonus for that individual HP. 121 HP, one single rocket could take me out as well. I'm going to check down here once. Nice. To a place we know where we've been. But how many HPs is that now? Anyone keeping count? Well, this is why we water lift. Bubbles, good. Just don't fire the wrong fucking thing. Priority number 1. Considering. Oh, how much it should say. 502. That pretty much is the most amount of HP I've ever had in the first 2 floors. Well, before I've left for the 3rd floor. I mean, even if I get another 25 now, it doesn't really matter, you know? Surviving an entire propane canister explosion to the face with 400 HP roughly is a big sign of confidence moving forward. This could be a H... Oh, I might actually rock it now. Yeah, if I know I can roughly survive one. Oh, no, I'm only at 280 blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Although it didn't seem to... It did seem to get near me, but not actually impact me, even if it was pretty close. I mean, the amount of money we've got for rerolls, the 500 HP we're at, glass cannon's going to show up in it. I've been looking for a glass cannon run for yonks now. Actually fucking happy it never showed up. All seeing eye. I kind of want immunities though, you know? Although we do get to see the gorgeous explosions. Clearly. We get to see more HP. And we can tank an explosion or 2 anyway. We can directly just jump into people. We could even actually have a spark bolt would trigger fire off rockets. You know? And we'd never really run out, you know? Okay, it fires some excessive rockets afterward as well, you know? With the trigger. Although it's going to run out of rockets quicker that way. The problem is these take 70 mana, so I've got 6 left, you know? And this takes 10. Long distance and no teleport. I mean, we do have perk lottery, so I should take non-immunities instead of re-rolling, and if it stays, roll it. You know, with the perk lottery being what looks like somewhat semi-successful today, we just rely on it to eventually get what we need. Some stuff just won't show up, and I couldn't have re-rolled for it anyway, but you know. You know what? Today I had such a fast-firing glue wand that was, you know, on an always cast damage plus. It sounded like very fast-firing bongos. It was great. The auto stick glue ones, I kind of like it. And this takes less mana, 25 mana. You know what? We trip. Could also home some bubbles. And what else? A 3rd. Path of the Dark Flame for the first 60 individuals who, you know, can come near me. Hell yeah. Because homing Dark Flame is ridiculous. And there's probably... Are we going to fight 60 people? You know? Maybe. Right, we've got our main ones. Secondary rocket charge wand. I'll save a lance. I'll save a bubble. I mean, that's a decent wand. I should probably still do something with that. But I'm saving the long distance cast for a teleport. Could just mix and match, you know? Because while this doesn't home, how long does it last? What's the maximum damage I can get with it if I can fire it in a straight line? Well, it's not that far, right? Right, a bit closer. .75 maximum damage with the expanding sphere, because it says in the damage 75. That's not bad, especially if you rapid fired expanding sphere. Say you had enough increased mana to solve it. Right then, chat. Oh, you don't. You see, I do love a bit of Path of the Dark Flame. Oh, the glue. The air feels heavy. Drill. That is... It doesn't fire that fast, but is it a ping pong drill? Ah. I'm sorry, mate. Yeah, with the homing, dark flame, and glue and stuff. Should probably rocket this dude. We need to keep up our money. There's no point, you know. Bad rockets. Good times. Again, it's a hunter, seeker, killer once. I have a lot of respect for. Right, show me. I was about to say, show me your. Right, you did. Show me your laser scope. I do like a little bit of everything on a trigger one like this. It's nice and varied. You never know what's killing them. Although a lot of the times, if they've got a booper HP. Yeah, you don't want your Path of the Dark Flame really bumping into terrain. Oh, they were stuck together by glue. Yeah, they were not stuck together in life. One died before the other. Worm. That's a sexier drill one, really. Although I might get rid of the orb. Right, I need to concentrate on killing my boy here. That's a lot of badness. You might anger the gods. I think I can take the gods, you know. Alright, come back here. My Path of the Dark Flame will fuck you up. Actually, it's better if I miss. Oh, look at that on the Path of the Dark Flame. Oh. Yeah, miss on purpose and then Dark Flame, I think, will do more work. Jesus. HP, HP, HP. No, and we've already got All-Seeing Eye, so I don't really need any of this sexy liquid they call Wormblood. There could be a heart. No, there couldn't. There's already a dead Mancer in the Holymance. But yeah, Path of the Dark Flame works in mysterious ways, and it's a beautiful, beautiful spell. I definitely highly recommend you get unlimited spells and spam that shit out. I could get rid of the orb. It's had its time in the sun, right? And having the water, if I can get breathless. Oh, we could do an electric build underwater. You know, flood everywhere, electrocute everywhere. With the HP I've got, I could survive a few explosions and acid around. Which is a problem when you flood the world. I haven't done one of those before. Actually, I lie, I have. I did it in my own spare time. When I was doing no-hit runs in my own spare time, trying to get the world record, which we ended up getting, of course, one of the builds I did for a no-hit run was flooding the world, because projectiles have a harder time getting to you. However, turns out acid floats on the top of water. So you have a real problem that when you get down into the vault and a load of acid spam happens, that if you're on the surface or you're anywhere near the surface, because the acid will eat the water and it will basically launch itself towards you as it eats the water, you're gonna get hurt. And then the laser, there's a few things in the vault that just really ruin that strat, or can, you know. Okay, bro. Hey, we auto collected the money there. Oh yes, suck, mate. Oh, a beautiful path though. I get it, kind of churns them a little bit. I love the churning, you know, of a good spell. Like it's cheese grating their face. I likes it. Swing and a miss. Ah, it's going for me. Oh, that could really hurt. That was sent towards Uko. We don't kill you, mate. It's not what we do here. We're part of the Uko Preservation Society, you know this, man. Oh, if you want to be part of the Uko Preservation Society, all you need to do is not kill Ukos. And, optionally, there is always Uko Preservation Society merch on the merch store at Go Live Merch. Yeah, you can choose whoever you want to be. We're a channel of renegades, you know. I won't suggest any particular path for you to take, but it's a path open to preserving Ukos, you know. It's a noble and honest path in life, you know. You feel good about the work you do. Trust. I do. All day, every day. We're preserving Ukos. It's a wonderful life to live. And I don't regret anything. Even when Uko, you know, mistakes me for a dangerous person. No regrets. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whew. What? Oh dear. It's fine. We've glued his ball to him. That was incredibly dangerous. And it wasn't, you know. Hey, I like how the path of the dark flame worked its way around the terrain then. You see that? To get to the target. There. I suppose there might be a problem with certain projectiles. It's why I was really afraid of the... Oh, I'm not explosion immune. What am I fucking doing? Why did I think I was explosion immune? Is it because I'm looking for it? Yes. I have had a bit of a brain fart moment. I think it's because in the Twitch run before, I was explosion immune. And it's what I'm looking for right now, you know? So my brain was like, you have it. When I don't. This is why, you know, having a lot of HP really helps, because it stops you making the silliest of mistakes and being punished for it. Yeah, we've got 3 more dark flame left. Oh, non-shuffle. It's abstract garbage. Always caster. Never say no to it. Oh! Out of fucking nowhere. Yeah, miss on purpose. Dark flame would fuck that one up. Yeah, we still got the rockets, so... It's because I think it was because I was saying I can tank an explosive. It gave me the false reassurance that I can actually, you know, be immune to him when I wasn't. Silliness and stupidity. But it's the way of life. Now we can get explosion immunity game, and you can... Oh, nice. We love a bit of mana. Come on. No, that's a reroll. Homunculus is a great little fuck-up, but he's not what we want right now. No more knockback is great, but I've got too much HP to care. That might be another reroll. Bounce! When I was using the projectile modifier that gave my spell, the triplicate bolt before, a random projectile modifier every shot, random every time, and it was very colourful and beautiful. We ended up getting bounce. However, give me a second for a drink. The problem was when you got bounce, because random modifiers, right? You can get circular, you know, orbital saw blades and stuff like that. If they're bouncing around and they've got a lot of bounce, Furiosity, it'll bounce towards you, hurt you. Simples. Can we can earn money for the trigger, maybe? Oh, I gamble so much in the first place to try and ruin a run like this. We take repulsion and hope, you know, it pays off. Fair enough. If we take repulsion, and we can get the double trigger here. And we've got the mana, which we put thusly. If I had actual damage mods, I could make the digging bolt do damage. I'd just probably do what I was doing before. Could I trigger in a rock? Explosive bounce? I'm not immune to explosives. By any means. However, if I just launch up a load of bubble sparks on this, and they bounce quite a bit, regardless. And I've still got a load of rockets. I suppose I could just leave a load of drills on the end of these ones, because it doesn't really matter. Water can go there, just in case we get breathless. And we can get an electric modifier. Oh, it's a shuffle one. But that shouldn't matter. It would just mean the amount of rockets I shoot is variable, because some of the drills will take over rocket duty. I'm not going to say this is going to be devastating, But glue isn't exactly the greatest when it comes to damage, so rockets and, you know, rockets and bubbles. And a bit of the dark flame. Let's do the job it's meant to be doing. Very good. 3 for 1 there. 3 for 1 shot and we get more HP. Rocket me out of it. Again, sometimes the dark flame just disappears. But oftentimes, it will just wreck everything. Weird, man. In a good way. I respect it. But we need money as well. We can't just pass up money. Alright, you see what I meant by the bounce. The bounce it on this. Wonderful stuff. Medic! Again, we're not immune. Let's not act like we're immune. But Path of the Dark Flame. I hope it's all teaching you how pog it is, you know? Very pog spell. Can it take on... I didn't do a 2 for 1 kind of deal for me. Look at the amount of Can I chuck water? Doesn't matter, that's why we carry spare water around. I need the money. We're not gonna go... There is no going back for the reroll. Mainly because there isn't anything. Who got the wand? Ooh. That's actually pretty handy. You setting all these boys on fire, and I'll get involved. After the fact. Okay, that's wonderfully beautiful. Always got a wand again. Always cast increased lifetime, and that is a champion's wand right there. If I increase the lifetime, if I put it on a trigger, it's only going to increase the lifetime of the trigger, not anything else. Big problem with trigger wands. With always casts. But those series of explosions might cheese grate me. If I was in that explosion right there, the rate of explosion is really high, which often will cheese grate the fuck out of you if you get close enough. Do you want to actually kill people, or are you just fucking around? Oh, I've got repulsion now, so it should push the balls and everything else away. Medic, save yourself. Wait. Yeah, I got a good money collection. Not amazing. I've certainly had a lot worse. I think I know what's happening. When a bubble seeks a target, but it's... You know when you make a homing bubble wand and you use it to dig because it's trying to push through terrain to an enemy? This is what the bubble's doing right now, but every time it touches the terrain, it's exploding because I'm at the explosive bounce modifier. Most of the time. I didn't realize Path of the Dark Flame would actually kill mechanicals that well. TBH. He's got a wand up there. He's a dangerous man. But so am I. Glue, he wasn't that dangerous. Hey, we can take the wand for the single drill up. Any more HPs? Any more around? Rockety. Rockets. Reload. Oh, stop moving quickly. You're a real fucking burden, mate. Jesus. Yeah, if I just actually fire out quite quick now, because we don't have Path of the Dark Flame. It's not taking as much mana anymore. So I think our re-rolling days are pretty much over. I love it when they're dead. It just gives them a nice little explosion when they're dead because the bubble and out a new target and terrain. Yeah, at least it's good for fire and stuff like that. I'll blow up the fucking propane. Good stuff. Actually, the explosion isn't seeming to hurt me all too much, but that could change. I might just be getting very lucky on distancing at the moment. Who rightly knows? Well, the game knows. I'll just be careful. Because I think the explosion looks more violent, radius-wise, than it actually is. However, I still think it would damage you. You know, that's the entire point of explosions, really, normally, isn't it? Trying to figure out on that mechanical, the radius distance. It's not very big at all. But if it blows up one of those, it's definitely going to do some quick damage when it does get on with it. I need to watch out for water supply here. And it's been a good water supply, and it's been a good build so far, you know. Not often I would mess around with a bit of everything we have been. And if I keep firing... Oh, that is awesome. If I keep firing through metal, it's the constant explosion. It's pretty sexy, if you ask me. Yeah, work your way through that asshole. And with my repulsion as well, unless I actually touch the terrain the bubble's on, the bubble will merely push itself up against terrain. Obviously because of my own reflection. Well, repulsion, sorry. Bit of difference, repulsion and reflection. Actually, is there? Much. Questions. Ah, I have a rocket. At least he did die. At least he was compliant. I can respect that. Yeah, the problem I've got at the moment, my rockets have become really nerfed because of, well, reasons. My repulsion makes the one inaccurate. Alright, I wasn't actually aiming for the sniper then, but yeah, we got him. Again, I wasn't aiming for the wall, but yeah, we fucking got it. We got the wall, man. Get the propane out of the way, there we go. Oh, his medical's down. 252, we do have to watch out for a propane tank or two now. There's an explosive right there. For instance. We're not exactly invulnerable. If we know we can't re-roll anymore, we should buy cheap stuff that we might want to use. Because again, I want to use things I don't normally use. I think that's the entire point of the casual runs these days. Showcase some interesting stuff. To be fair, this run was all about showcasing the first 2 floors and the 500 HP, you know? And that's what the game wanted to show. So I can really do it again. I can give you HP if you want, man. Tell you what, this is great digging one if people are around, you know? If people are around. Again, the repulsion on the rockets. I was about to say, just don't knock me in, and we're fine. Not so shabby. Doesn't seem like there's much else. We've collected most things. Killed many a people. Improved their culture. Demonstrably. Right then, I think we can leave. We got 1 HP here, didn't we? Or am I delusional? Ah, that's garbage. And this is garbage as well. I think we earn money and come back. I could always cast here. On on one of the more decent ones like this. Actually, we've just got to, you know, switch it around now, haven't we? 173. I mean, might have to get rid of the homing. But that... 173. So we got 100 minus the homing. No, we got 130, actually. Alright, 20. Oh, shit. 20. Oh, it's fine. Oh, mana drain? Yeah, we're absolutely 100% fine. And we've now got a flamethrower. Yay! Hopefully a very nice and keen flamethrower that can do work. Yum. We're throwing flame. It's good times. Again, I just wish I had unlimited. But we don't. But this should rapid fire more. And the long... increased lifetime. I could take the trigger off. Can't easily test fire this. Huh, it didn't actually fire any Path of the Dark Flame. Oh, the cast delay? It's pretty low anyway. Ah. I think I have just... Oh, it's my... It runs out of mana. Right. Ah, that's possibly because the Bark Bolt. I didn't count it. Problem is, Path of the Dark Flame doesn't home anyway. Maybe we just go with seeing how fast we can fire some bubbles out, because if we do have the explosion on it, and we have long distance cast instead to save 15, yes. If we haven't got Dark Flame, what is even going on there? Don't really want to fire out Luma drills, huh? Right. It's a non-shuffle one. Long... Oh, it's increased lifetime. I take the drill off. Oh, shit. That's what happens when you get an increased lifetime luminous drill. Ah, I know what's happening. Because it's an always cast. And the always cast only applies to potentially the first thing, maybe? How long is that lasting? It's not... I don't think it just lasts... But the first thing, possibly how many... Yeah, we've got a problem where the long distance cast happening with the increased lifetime timer is making the long distance cast fire. You see it going through the water there? Yeah, that's a perfect example. Oh, we can destroy things down there already. We're going to miss out on some money there, though. So we just don't want a long distance casting because it's just messing things up. But it feels like the drill. That's good. That's better. I want it rapid firing. Problem is the luminous drill. I want it to help me. To decrease the recharge time. you know, even more to make it a fast-firing bubble wand. But the problem is the huge cast delay on this wand, the more, say, drills I have on it, might be more of a problem, even if I'm using, you know, triple cast and stuff like that. I'm not sure there's much else I can do. Apart from possible. I mean, glue will live, but it won't bounce much, right? I really like the idea of that long distance cast as well. But it is nerfed by the... Oh, I can't fire at that longer range. I need to be able to, you know, fire at close range. But if I put a trigger on it, only the trigger will get long distance. Sorry, increased lifetime. Which kind of defeats the purpose of this. Does it though? If I can fire fast... I think me wanting to fire fast was the primary purpose. Damn. I mean, do I need the luminous drill? Yes. I don't want the luminous drill fighting for me though, you know. Which, by the looks of it, shouldn't do. But we earn money, we come back, and yeah. Still no teleport. But once we're done here, we're done. We can't come back in. That's a really nice small wand, but... shuffle. Can't be doing that. Rip the Path of the Dark Flame as well. 90 mana drain. Maybe later. Chaos Path. Ooh. But we need a reroll on this. Hopefully. Get some explosion immunity. God damn. Right, how fucked are these guys? How fucked am I at certain points? We're getting some nice explosions, can't deny that, but not exactly as many as I thought we might. I'm wondering when one of these explosions is going to end my entire career. Oh, maybe it's if I don't really aim at them. If I bounce it off the wall and then it homes, you know, we'll get a bit more explosions around, which is obviously... Whoa, you see that then? Chipped me quite a bit. Not excessive chipping, but that can't happen too many times. Oh, it's because it's off a trigger. I forgot to put a trigger back on. I thought I was just firing out the balls. So I need to, you know... Hey, each enemy gets a really nice ending, you know? They really do. I'm not sure we can take out Dragon with this. Nor this. Nor this. Oh, it's a lot more than I thought. For some reason I thought it was 1.8. Even though it's never 1.8, it's 1.6. 1,600. Again, they get such a nice explosive end. How could they not want to die like that? Nice fireworks for the fallen individuals. I don't want to be toxed. I've already taken a chunk, you know. So we know there is a certain very small blast radius. technically use that return to get out of the place. Again, anytime I'm just inside the explosives, it's not that I feel unsafe, just I know what can happen now. Much like any series of explosives. Frosty? That'll be interesting. Having both a flamethrower to go whoosh, and then to freeze them as well. God damn! He gone separated. He no longer exists. Man is no more. Whoa! Yeah, these things, these frosty things, I'm actually low-key surprised by exactly how powerful they can be. They're really powerful against yourself when you use them. Or get hit by them, sorry. There's Path of the Dark Flame on that if he has homing. Ah. He's got a tentacle man. Interesting one, isn't it? I think we get rid of our flamethrower because ice has proven itself. Pretty pog. Come on, reload, reload. They're all together there. Not sure how explosive it is in terms of radius, you know? And clipped myself there. Hate it when this happens. It's just a big fall to try and get some money. I do like this one though, you know? Many explosions, lots of fireworks, and me generally stabbing, throwing out a little bit of Lumadrill. Stab them momentarily as well, along with the fireworks. It's a nice mix, you know? I wish the game didn't lag so much here though. Yay! 3 at once. Yeah, and it's blasting my money everywhere, man. I want my money all stable and shit. If it's gonna be this slow, you know, because I'm slimed up and the game is lagging. It's slowed down, it's not really lag as much as just, you know, the frames per second. Ah, I'm stuck in a wall. Yeah, this makes the bubbles better digging ones, right? Well, if I'm using my repulsion to push them into a wall as well, you know. Set an entire wall on fire, no problem. Alright, less than 400 money. And we're looking good. For a good reroll that hopefully Pert Lottery can latch onto and give me the goodness. And as long as I get the big chunk, kill a few enemies, I'm with that. Don't you dare fall the money down. No, shuffle. Oh yes, we switch around the rocket one. Bit faster now. Damn. Chill out, man. I mean, you're doing your job, and I thank you for it. Hey, if I purposefully shoot people through terrain, like they're on the other side of terrain, 1, it looks good. 2, I think it actually might cause them more damage, maybe. In the long run, especially if they are near said terrain. I mean, can I refuse the trade here? Since I've got electric immunity and I'm looking... Oh, orbit. I think we give up the Frosty. We've had a nice little run with this. Nice little run. Yeah, 5 minutes. We've shown it off. I wouldn't really use it too much. For one, no one's a fan of the bubbles, right? And what we need is more diverse spells, because I can't afford it. Oh, I can't afford anything anymore. Yeah, never stop firing, never give in, never give up. Again, when an enemy launches themselves towards me though, that's scary. You know, when they've got a shot like this working. Bombs and drilling. How would this work with drilling? You know, bounce. Explode on bounce. If it doesn't bounce because it's drilling, or does it perma-explode as it drills through the rock? You know what I mean? And it's a good question, isn't it? Unfortunately, the amount of mana it costs, I don't legitimately think I'll be able to run it on the wand. So, it's one for your own memory bank if you remember during your own runs, you know? Might not be able to answer that one for you at the moment. Yeah, if I remember myself, I'll get onto it at some point. Where even are we? I mean, I'm just running, mate. Oh, I know where we are. I can see the fungals, man. Necromancer. What the fuck, man? Why so intense? I don't get it. I legitimately didn't get that. Why? Alright, give me explosion immunity now. It's over game. Fucking blood? Blood could be. The problem is, I don't think blood classes as bounce. You know what I mean? I could try actually. Like body might, but I don't think blood does. See that? There's no explosion in the blood. It might not be existing in the blood that much, but. Yeah, I could get a shady kiwi. And of course it lasts. And of course it lasts. We'll get blood. Blood, blood, blood. I forgot blood, blood, blood last time when I had blood to acid. So if we jump into blood to acid again, at some point, for whatever reason, say we just find it. I don't want to miss the opportunity again. We don't need money anymore, you know? We really can't be re-rolling. I mean, there is explosions in the blood, but that's because, you know, the ground and the blood connect. You know? A bit convenient, isn't it? But the balls aren't exploding just because they're in the blood. Explosion! We're doing alright. But I took a Sadie Kiwi for an exact reason. Ooh, downward lapper. I'd love it. Oh, I forgot the old broken mod. Extra perk? Are you fucking high again? I've got to take faster once first, right? You know, pump out a bit more quicker. 90 mana. However, we've just got a massive improvement. We, unfortunately, have to say goodbye to the always cast, ladies and gentlemen. Right, do we go with the... Oh, they're both shuffle ones, so we're removing the idea of the trigger anyway. And if we're removing the idea of the trigger, we basically, you know... I could keep Tentacle on. Tentacle Larper, by the way? Anybody interested in seeing that? This could be a bit fucked up, to be honest. I don't really want Ball Lightning. Despite the fact that it'll be fucking interesting. Critical could go for the tentacle timer. But this has enough power to, 283 plus 30. This is going to be interesting. Oof. Just go double path of the dark flame. Hope it lasts. And build a secondary wand with the previous wand, With it being a double trigger. Oh, I know what to do. It's an excellent idea. Because ball lightning is the shit. It bounces off a bit too much. Oh, maybe we just long distance cast the lightning. What? Ah, I get you. Oh no, I can't use long distance cast on this wall, man. However, this is shuffle. But it's no, we got this. It's a bit. Hey, it's only 70 mana. It's fine. Ooh, I've got an idea. Do I have a double? Ah, no, we just spread it a bit. Actually, it's a two-shot wand. I don't know if that would work, but... Well, somehow I don't care. Slap it on. Hopefully it works. What? Long distance doesn't seem to work with tentacle. Oh, maybe it's because it's a timer by itself. A gander at this. Nah, right. It all comes back to Revenge Tentacle, right? You know when you have Revenge Tentacle? We don't need the long distance cast in. It's basically doing nothing. Unless we slap something else on. Glue. Unless we use the regular tentacle. If you have Revenge Tentacle... Sorry, no, if it's Angry Ghost, right? If the Angry Ghost gets Tentacle, the Angry Ghost doesn't have Tentacle. It comes off you, There's no harm leaving the long distance cast on. In fact, I think actually, now I've put it like this, the, long distance cast is firing the ball lightning. Right, main one. Secondary ones. Tertiary. With a bit of fireball in, just to make sure. Aye. Could double trigger, but you can't really trigger tentacles. What I could... Oh no, we've left the tentacle on this. With the homing, it'll probably do better. It runs out of mana. I mean, that's 90, 100. I'd say 200. I'd say 280. 180. Oof. It's a shuffle one, though, so it's picking and choosing. I'm not sure we can LARP it. Path of the Dark Flame. Do you know what? Propaganda on this. Oh, yes. It's an instant explosion as well. Oh, that's fantastic. Whoa, you see that then? The spiraling out? That's... I might have to make this my main one. Oh, that is sexual. Maybe we don't want the whippy anymore. I mean, it's just kind of distracting from the whole affair, isn't it? Push forward with this. Nothing will survive. And that can become secondary, to be honest. We just blast them with some, you know, explosive bounce. This doesn't bounce. Hopefully, I just want the homing on the path of Dark Flame. I mean, would ping pong help? Let's just do it. We've delayed this progression often enough. Now, we're using some proper explosives, not the weak sauce. Now we get into the real deal. Because with a long distance cast, no one can hide, you know? And while we're talking about explosives, we shall devastate certain areas. And we will have one final devastation near the end that will really put us in danger. But for now, I've got to make sure not to have this one out when I'm going in water. Oh, the gold. I don't need gold. It's all ridiculous. Let me try that. Oh, come on. Push it through properly. Hey, it does go. Right. Charge. Dive. Shoot. Kill. One shot on one of those. That's... Oh, no. Pick it up. Will it actually... Alright, let me grab it. There we go. The thing is, we can kill so fast that while things can hit me, I'm not in that much danger. And I might actually be able to collect somebody. And I'm electric immune. So even if I do... Oh, I'm electric immune, so I can shoot the water. I'm an idiot. So I can have the one dart in water. Some of you are probably screaming in the comment section right now. Right, you dead, mate. God, man, this is ripping people apart. I do really enjoy the ball lightning. It's an incredible piece of kit. As you can... I mean, the orbiting is doing an absolute job on everybody. Like, making it probably 3-4 times more powerful. However, don't let that fool you. It's powerful anyway. Kill anybody at any time. No, not the glue, man. I did not subscribe for this glue. Ooh. Oh, more blood on those fellas. Keeping me honest right there, man. Oh, they're cash money down there. Yeah, nice little late HP from it. To one-shot the stabby man as well is kind of nuts. Ooh. I don't really need it, but it's just, I don't need... This is my explosive now. I don't need rockets. If I was to have rockets, it would be for the exact reason, to dig. Which is not black holes. Yes, nice. Okay, that was a bit of a heavy one on myself. The rate of fire I can get out of this as well. Even though I don't think it's the low max mana, high recharge one, does it? It's the alternative. Regular one. The actual amount of kills and damage we can get on this one as well. Pretty silly. Hey, it's not impervious to, you know, being dodged. No. I just want a few more kills. It's such a, you know, not a foolproof one, but whatnot. Such a intuitive one to get good with very quickly and easily. It's just not easy to hurt yourself with, you know? The explosions pretty much have disappeared. Like, you could probably fall on them gravity-wise, However, the wand boops you up when you shoot it, you know? So you lose momentum falling. Right, anything else? Because we could upgrade this one, thinking about it. How, though? The acceleration homing? I think it would just kind of... It can move towards, but it runs out of distance, you know? I mean, it does make it a bit more... patterny. I think we actually possibly keep it. Add the mana. Interesting. How much mana are we losing? It's recharging before we could even fire another one. And again, I can basically just charge forward with it. Oh, no explosion minute. We're probably going to need the extra life for what I plan to do at the end. You might be able to tell with me carrying an unusual piece of kit. For no reason. Unless you think I was going to do a long run. Nice. Oh, you're all good. Yeah, the accelerating homing, I'm not sure it's actually doing anything. And I don't even feel like it's wasting mana on the one. That's how mana effective this is, you know? I don't feel like I'm running out of mana. I feel like I can use things. And it is hunting people out a little bit, you know? It's definitely giving me an extra, like, bit of leeway. Like, to miss or to clock a few more enemies around the side. Even if it was unintended at that specific time. Again, this is just supreme kilowatts. Proud of this one. Coming up with it on the flight. Because again, it looks beautiful as well if it kills one of those dudes. In 2 or 3 shots. Oh. You know, they're notoriously hard to kill quick without taking too much fire. But yeah, I hope you're falling in love with the whole idea of ball lightning as well. Just get yourself electricity immunity. Don't need explosive. Not too much anyway. You don't need the explosive immunity unless you need it for other things anyway, you know? Unless you shoot at the floor. And if you do that, which we all do, you know? You know, just take it into account. Take it under advisement. Don't do that. That would be my personal bit of advice. Yeah, I'm wondering how much DPS I can do. Considering it's not a trigger as well, you know? That I can charge people down with this. I know I've got repulsion, and it would make it harder in certain other biomes to pull this off. Oh! Until you get swapped. However, I'm not dead. I lost half my HP, but I'm not dead. To be fair, some people would be lucky to actually even have half my HP at this point, considering the amount of HP the game has given me today. So yeah, I mean, just don't get swaps, don't shoot at the floor. And if you do die, just consider it a lot of fun anyway, you know? Well, I can't dig with this. Yum. I don't really want that wand. But I do want to cause some destruction. Hey, and if it doesn't outright kill them, it stuns them, so... The accelerating homing, definitely putting in work. What are all these wands, man? Below, like, 0.1 cast delay. Or 0.20 cast delay and recharge time. They're sickening. Now I'm thinking about pinpoint of light orbit. Know what I mean? Are you following me? Nice. There is a polymance up there, but I don't think he'll fall down too well. Too much. Whoa. Still alive, though. Respect. But my friends, we are on a bit of a time limit with this final fight. And remember, it's 2 orbs. So he's got a shield up. But I'll tell you what I'm going to do when I get there. Again, some of you more observant people might have figured it out already. But to finish off, and we've had some banging videos recently, and this is hopefully one of them. You know, I hope you're really enjoying the kind of more energy. I say energy, more kind of creative with the runs and content lately, especially the non-Noita based stuff. You know, even though there's not been amazing amounts. Oh, we got a reroll. The explosion. Unlimited spells. Not that I think it matters. Although it might allow us to, you know, add an additional thing. Like what, though? Right, I've got to try this out. I think it actually does orbit. Maybe. I think you can see to the side of it. You see the little dots on the side? I think it does. The problem is, I'd want it to pierce if I was going to use it in anger. I'll tell you what, though. I think I've done the boss with this before. Oh, I gave up the increased lifetime. Because I would have slapped it on this one. Do we have an alternative? Oh. Because the extra amount of mana on this wand means I can fire faster. I can slap more things on if I want. What else do we slap on? Blood? Poison? Not a bad idea, actually, considering. If we want to kill a boss quick, poison will dominate it. We've got a problem in the first place. So if we want to limit a problem, we try and change the problem. So, what I'm going to do, as soon as I start the fight, I'm going to kick the Sedikibi in the middle of the boss fight. It will not really harm Colmy that much. He doesn't take that much damage. However, we're on a bit of a time limit because it'll flood the entire chamber with lava. So, again, any means necessary with anything I've picked up. We need to kill Colmy within the time limit, get in the portal, that kind of thing. Oh, you know, we can do the regular things like hide at the side and stuff like that if I need to, but I'm not going to try and be a pussy about it, you know? The black holes are certainly going to help if I need to additional draining. With the Path of the Dark Flame now, with the homing, it should all just, you know, rush in. Hopefully I can rapid fire this a bit more as well. Oh, it's a shuffle, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So we've got many options, right? Firstly, we slap this on. Poisonous electric explosives. Rapidly with some poisoning. The poison should remove his HP. Like it's just sloughing off, you know, his skin sloughing off. If the lava becomes a problem, we don't just change it to solid or water or something safe. We chaotic transmute it because that can make it even more dangerous. Or it can make it a bit safer. Or it can turn it kind of neutral, you know? Make it just as dangerous or whatever. And we don't have to be able... We can't shoot it that fast. So I'm leaving a few problems around for me, you know? We have the emergency. Please. Oh, that... Right. Ooh. I'll tell you what, the rate of fire on that thing is ridiculous. Yeah, this continuously fires out. Or I just kind of semi-auto it. And it'll fire out and he'll die. So, Live or die, it doesn't matter. As long as we give ourselves a bit of competition. I need to wait till that disappears now. And we do have ambrosia we can smash on the floor. Either dies straight away. Or he doesn't. I put that one. Oh, we got some acid on him. Nice. Cutting him up a bit. Very, very nice. Interesting. I think we can safely just get through now. What a fantastic little one, though. I mean, this, by itself, if it even homed half the time, which I'm not sure it would, although it's definitely homing some of the time because you can tell by the white line, and that's how many times you can tell it homes. So I'd say about half, maybe. The only problem with it firing really fast now, poison trail costs a bit. Could have taken the critical plus off to make it fire a lot more. But my friends, thank you for watching. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I've been Suffer of Let's Suffer Together. We stream live at twitch.tv/Let's Suffer Together. If you want to see content like this, come over there and enjoy it as well, you know? I appreciate all the people who contribute in any way, shape or form, whether you're buying merch, clicking the join button down below, and contributing monthly. You know, there's in the description, PayPal email for quick PayPal donations as well. Keep me going with a nice ham sandwich or something, you know? It's beautiful stuff, regardless. In any way, which shape or, you know, way you support the content, whether you just spend the time here watching, you know? It's all, you know, strong GGs from me. If you do enjoy it, you know, like button, subscribing, that kind of thing really helps. And it helps you out as well, getting to see this kind of content again. Anyway, I'm off for the evening, my friends. Take it easy, take care. And enjoy the rest of your night, Renegades. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good night.